I've just been having so much trouble. Yes, there it is. There it is. I should be live now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for me to pop up. Okay, 1 second. Oh my goodness. Okay, there I am. I've just been having so much trouble. Okay. All right, so I could see me. It's been like 35 minutes of just trying to be live. Trying to be live on YouTube for a video platform. I like YouTube a lot. I love you, YouTube, but you're really confusing when it comes to being live. It's a very, very complicated setup, but I wanted to do this through OBS so you can hear my desktop audio. So it looks like I'm live, which is awesome. But the most important thing, of course, is audio. So the first thing is, can you hear me? I just see that the prof says I sound great. Great. Now, more importantly, can you hear the audio, the desktop audio? I'm going to go ahead and play the desktop, my piece, and then play a few separate instruments. I've got about 2/5 of the composition done, and I have to do it in 2 hours and publish it before midnight. So let's just go ahead and take it away. And yeah, I'm on a roll now. So, can you hear a desktop audio, a drum kit? You're going to hear me sing, hopefully, right now. Okay. It's great stuff. Big Al says, at 10:06, play that funky music. I hope so. It's kind of funky. I hear the audio. Good. Now, does it sound okay with my voice? If it doesn't, I'll try not to talk while there's some playback. You hear a drum kit, and you should hear some singing. All right, hear it. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Okay, so this will be a shorter stream. One is I have a midnight deadline, and I've got stuff to compose. So this is part 4 of the 7-day challenge. The 7-day challenge. Okay, so here's what's going on. This was pretty short notice. I took on a 7-day challenge, a week project, pretty much last minute. It was such a short notice. I got an email Thursday night, or I think it was Wednesday night. Actually, no, I think it was Thursday, where there's this platform, this video game music platform that I have been more or less in the know. You know, I receive emails from them. I follow them on Twitter. I've done challenges for them. Well, it's one man, actually, Daniel. I've done 21-day challenges for him with, you know, giving him a sketch a day for 21 days straight. You know, just practicing composing, you know, on a, at that boot camp mentality. But he reduced it to 7 days, a 7-day challenge every month. So 1 week every month to get prolific output out there. It used to be 21 days 4 times a year, but he wanted to do it a lot more frequently, and I think that's a good call. Now with 7 days, it's just been me flooring it with music composition. We're on day 4 of 7, and I will say I'm a little tired. I've put a lot of energy and steam into this. So why am I doing this? Well, I'll give you 2 hints. The first hint is this. Oh, can you see it? I can't. Okay, yes, you can. There. Da da da. My prof gave that to me for my birthday last March, and it's really really special. It's for a special occasion. And then my next hint is this, and this is a nice plaque, the Rareware plaque, if you could see. Yeah, isn't that nice? So one of my favorite games of all time is Diddy's Conquest. This is the second installment of an epic trilogy, the Donkey Kong Country trilogy. And the logo first appears with iconic music, by the way. First appears in this electric green, and then it kind of morphs into this blue gold it's wonderful. It's my childhood. And so this challenge, I took up this challenge, this 7-day challenge, for a very specific reason. This platform, Video Game Music Academy, is actually in contact and hopefully maybe having a stream exchange or an interview exchange, whatever the case may be, like a listening exchange. Sorry, I'm rambling. This person, Daniel, is actually in contact with David Wise. If you don't know who David Wise is, he is the composer for all these epic, great games of Super Nintendo. I think maybe even into the later consoles of Nintendo, maybe with the company Rare, or Rareware, as it were, back then. I think it was Rare. I can't remember. Anyway, that's important to know. But anyway, I'm kind of excited. It's I have the chance of having David Wise, my music icon, the man who's inspired me with this kind of music for a number of years. I mean, since I was 9 years old, I had the opportunity of having him listen to my music. So I've just been doing hardcore boot camp. And if you've seen, I've posted about 3 videos on my YouTube channel every day. So the 7-day challenge is prompts by David Wise himself for this project he and Kev Bayliss are doing. And Kev Bayliss is actually the, I believe, character design of the Donkey Kong games, which is awesome. I think at least one of 2, it's my understanding. So that's incredibly exciting. And they're doing this project called Salamandos. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like a film/game or a game. It's I don't know too much about it. I'll go ahead and put that link in the description below, their project Salamandos, if I've not done so already. But so David Wise and Kev Bayliss are teaming up. They're like this artistic, dynamic duo where David Wise is on music and sound and Kev Bayliss is on animation or character design, whatever the case is, maybe even environments, I'm not sure. But Salamandos, from my understanding, it looks, this is probably the best way to describe it. It looks like, in a good way, not knocking on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but it looks like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but with salamanders, but I think it's in space. So it's got like maybe a science fantasy element to it with these amphibians. So I've been kind of dreaming of, okay, what do these characters look like? Well, I know what they look like. What are their abilities? What do their environments look like? And I've been kind of more a hard-edged electronic music because I compose electronic music and I can do that prolifically. A lot of composers are taking the more blues, swing, rock, some are taking the rock route, progressive rock, prog rock, and maybe classic rock maybe. Others are taking maybe kind of that swung jazz element to it. But my niche is electronic music, so hopefully it fits the vibe of the world. If it doesn't, that's okay. I had fun doing it. But anyway, so the 7 prompts for the 7 days. Well, the first was the title screen. So I wanted to do kind of a sci-fi element, that old 80s, 90s feel, that RPG feel. So title screen was day 1. Character selection or character select was day 2. The fight scene was yesterday, day 3. And today is a prompt called Dark Queen. And Dark Queen is, I think that prompt was inspired by the Super Nintendo Battletoads, where the main antagonist, I think, was a queen of some kind. She looked like a vampire / motorcycle girl, she had that hard edge to her. To be honest, she kind of looked easy when I was looking at the gameplay. But in any case, I think the prompt is inspired by this character from Battletoads. Now, I will say before getting into the music, I just had to talk about all that because I'm so excited. I'm a little tired too. I will disclose that the the music I'm working on for this dark queen villainous type idea, I don't know if it's the tone they're going for, but I didn't, my reasons for that, maybe I can explain on another stream, but, based on what I had seen with Battletoads, it is more hard edge. It's a little bit more prog rock, a little bit more rock and roll, and it also has a goth feel, like kind of a Vampire Castle feel where I think David Wise is doing some sort of Alberti bass, and maybe it's not Alberti bass. I think it's like an Alberti line, kind of like, oh, let's go ahead and take that ARP off. I don't know if you can hear that. I can hardly hear it. We'll just bring that up for now. Actually, I probably won't explain Alberti bass. I'll just do a quick little... Alberti bass is really a melodic line with a note repetition. So you hear that higher pitch repeating. So that's an element of Baroque or kind of that Gothic style, like you would hear with Castlevania. I think I heard a little bit of that in his Battletoads music, but I'm definitely doing something a little bit different. Another reason for this creative decision is I've been doing real hardcore electronic music, and I'm ready to do something a little bit more chill. So without further ado, I think in probably under 45 minutes, I'm going to try to knock this out, get the instrumentation right, and then send you away because I have to finish this by midnight. Well, I'll try to finish this by 1. I was working today. I was teaching today. Let's see what, let's see what the chat is all about. I see, so Prof, Big Al, Brian Gilmartin is here. Melissa Harrison Sons also here. Zootopia is here. And Brian Gilmartin says, Sound Engraver sounds like DKC is for you what Mega Man games are for me. That's great. I mean, I need to get into those games, Mega Man games. I didn't as a kid, but some people are saying that my music style is kind of like Mega Man, and I'm a fan of that because I know that's good stuff. I've heard the soundtracks. All right. Thank you, Melissa. I hope I can meet him. It's like meeting a celebrity. He is my music icon. I would just love for him to just hear my music, just to know I exist, So let's go ahead and take it away. I can't post anything, obviously. You see me on my desktop, but let's go ahead and listen. And I think we'll start with bass, but let's have a listen to what I have so far for this Dark Queen, this kind of alluring. I hope she's pretty because that's the music. So we got the kit. We'll have more stuff. Slower than I've had, a little slower tempo. It's got kind of a lilting, meandering melody. It's not really a melody. It's just me singing. I'm centered on the pitch D, and I'm working with the Phrygian mode with the low second degree, the E flat, and a little bit of that leading tone. Kind of working with that. Kind of mysterious, kind of tense, real close intervals. All right, so usually when I compose, this is a note to composers. If you're trying to get something done fast, the first thing you have to do is get the structure down. Instrumentation comes later. Don't bother with instruments until you get your structure down. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with the bass. Now, when I get my structure down, normally I usually start with percussion, bass, harmony, then melody, unless I have a melody already in mind. With this, I needed the percussion first, and then I recorded my voice over the percussion, and then I'm going to be working with bass and then harmony. There's not really going to be a melody to this. Of course, if I expanded the piece, yes, I would definitely work with melody, but I'm just using some colors that are a little bit different. Up until this point, my last 3 pieces have been, between 144 beats per minute to 160 beats per minute, so really fast. This is 90 beats per minute, and so it's much, much chiller, I would say. So let's go ahead and compose for half an hour. I can't expect perfection so quickly. All right, so I'm going to record, and that's my bass. Got a little poppy color to it. Let's stop there. There were some things I liked, but not really. So first thing is, let's make this, I already don't care for the bass against the kick, so I'm gonna have to change either the kick or the color of the bass, but color, instrumentation comes later. Structure is first. Let's make sure it's quantized up to at every 16 there. There are some shortcuts I am forgetting off the top of my head while going live, but we'll just make sure at least the velocity is good. Just keep it at 90, 85. Yeah, it's not working with that kick. I feel like it's, you know what, I like the rhythm of this art, but let's just go ahead and do some 60 notes. Let's see if that works. That's not working either. Oh well, I'll have to fix that later. Oh my, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So messy. Oh, thank you, computer. I forgot to give another a bit of disclaimer there. My computer's really old, so sometimes it just can't catch up. I think what I'm gonna do. Let's clean this up just a little bit. I usually don't do stuff like this live, but that's all right. We will go to the kick. I think I'm gonna, oops, you weren't supposed to see that. No, you weren't supposed to see that either. All right. I'm forgetting all my shortcuts while I'm doing this live. There. Let's see if that cleans it up a little bit. Yeah, that's a little better. Oops. Okay, forget that. Now I'm just trying to make everything look orderly and perfect, and that's not the role of deadlines, really. But that's not what you should do for deadlines. think this will be the same. I'm gonna use my pencil tool, copy that, or actually not copy it, but touch it. And then have that the same value. Let's go ahead and just keep extending that. If that would sound good with that. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty simple bass line. I've been working with the flat 6, flat 7, minor 1. So I'm gonna work with 6, 7, and 1. Oh, I don't like that. I don't think I like that in the context, but whatever. All right. I think what I'll do is extend that all the way. Usually I don't, but just to be economical with our time. All right, so I've got the kind of that D. It's pretty simple. I might just keep doing the low 7 to 1. I think I'll do the low 6 there. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, actually that's the dominant. That works. And maybe maybe like, oops, what am I doing? I can't see my music in front of me. Oh, it's kind of hard to see when I'm in front of my music like this. That's all right though. I mean, technically it's day 4 before I go to bed, so even if I turn this a little bit late. I might want that A. It's very tense until I get to that leading tone. I don't know. It's supposed to be mysterious and tense. It's villainous. You know, that's the idea. See, Wolf 10 is here. Hi, Wolf 10. Hope all is going good for you. Oh. So if you guys don't know already, I work very meticulously. I just hear and replay over and over again. I don't mind that B flat. I can try to make that work, but to act as a suspension. Oh, that's D. I don't have my MIDI data memorized. right. All right, let's hear it in context. We'll get the bass down first, and then we'll get some melodic line, or at least some embellishment line. But here's the thing, the B flat should resolve, it's not really resolving, but it should lead down to, actually it should be here. Yeah, it should, actually it is resolving down to the A. No, probably just one step. Just one step. You know what? That A is going to be in the harmony. We'll see. Anyway, okay, I promise I won't start over. It is very asymmetrical. I would say it's not really a hardcore villainous feel. It would have to be something I would develop in the future. So this is kind of just an idea. I like the color, but I do feel like I'm missing the mark as far as what kind of villainous they're going for. Well, that's me in my voice track. Let's go back to bass. Bass. All right. If it will start. My poor computer, it's like, I've worked so hard for you. It's like it belched all that loud volume. I don't think it's too hard on your ears. It's not hard on my ears. It just kind of scares you. All right. So that I think we'll use as the bass line for now. Might change. I don't know. Now let's add some harmony. And for harmony, I'm using more this. And then I hope you guys can hear. The output is a little low on my end. And I'll beef up the output for my video. But hopefully you guys can hear that. Let's see what the chat's saying. I've been making popcorn while... This is Utopia. I've been making popcorn while you're playing. And while the beats don't match up, they do have an interesting sound together. Yeah. It's not... Again, this is, the 7-day challenge isn't like I'm producing, post-production, high-quality, state-of-the-art stuff. These are sketches, after all. They will line up a little bit more. I'll be sure to tighten up the instrumentation before I post it as a video. But let's go ahead and whip out a harmonic line. I'll use a harmony line, like an embellishment line, like in the high register, a little higher than the voice. And then I'll use some chords. So let's start with the harmony line. Let's raise it up a couple octaves. So I'm working, if you guys can hear that, I'm working with the D Phrygian feel. Actually, that's not true. I am working with the raised third there. It's like a Phrygian with the raised third. So, anyway, let's see what I come up with. Darn, that didn't work out at the end. Oh, okay. I definitely have to clean up the bass there at the end. And then I was also using parallel motion, which, well, actually no, I wasn't using parallel motion, but I was doubling a leading tone, which is a big no-no in music theory. Actually, it's a big no-no for a good reason. It doesn't really sound good. So I'll kind of work with that. This kind of instrument would be really good with a pitch bend. I don't have time to include a pitch bend to show you guys, but that I would definitely work with. So I'm gonna put this all in the same velocity, same volume for this data. I think I'll start maybe at 40. Yeah, 40. Actually, let's do 40. This was 50. Let's do 30. I'm using the Es2 synthesizer. And then I'm going to kind of randomize it. So under functions, I'll go to MIDI transform and then humanize. And I will humanize the velocity right here. And I think I'm going to humanize it. It's going to go up or down randomly, up or down 10 values. I think that's fine. Go ahead and do that. There's not that much difference, but you can see the colors. It's different kinds of blue there. So the brighter, the warmer blues are louder. The cooler, darker blues are softer. All right, and then I didn't like all of the line that I was working with. So let's see how that sounds. I hope you guys can hear that. Let's see what the chat is doing. Oh, it's, let's see. Is it, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Fotis and stuff? I hope I said that right. Hey, taking a break from my Dark Queen track. Yes, that's good. I bet your stuff is really good. I'm doing something a little different today. I was doing more hardcore electronic stuff the last few times, and I needed a creative break from that because it was a lot of adrenaline. So I'm doing something a little asymmetrical, a little lyrical. So hopefully you're doing pretty well. If you're Eastern time, you say, I have a ditty for that randomization, humanizing, make my midis less boring, boringizing. So yeah, yes you did. I can't remember what I just said. Yeah, let's go ahead and line that up. Doesn't seem like I was lining it up very well. All right. Yeah, I hope, again, I know I'm kind of repeating myself. I hope the output is okay. But if anything, if anything, the video I'm going to post will have good output. Now this is quite high. This is quite, well, it's not that high. I might take this down an octave. So if you guys didn't know, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'll just say FNS for now. Oh, yes, I did say, that's what you said. Yes, you did say that, right? Photos and stuff. Okay. So he's also, or yeah, I think you're a he, because I think I saw one of your tutorials. He's also composing the 7-day challenge. So, for Mr. Wise, David Wise. So, and I think if I'm correct, you do tutorials on samples, is that correct? Or is it, or do you sell samples? I haven't really had the chance to look. I think I'm gonna bring all these up just a little bit. Oh, that's the pencil tool. Yeah, something like that. The pitch bend would be really awesome with this instrument. Oh, let me add a limiter to this. Now you can hear that better. At least I can. I'll keep it down. Did that work? It has that C in the bass there too. I mean, it's not bad. But that needs to be a little bit on the beat. It's kind of boring because the C is in the bass. Yeah, you know what? That bass needs to be in the... No, let's be traditional. Probably should put the voice on top. All right. I'm in voice again. Can you hear it? All right. Back to harmony, or the harmonic line. All right. It's okay. I've only had the chance to spend about like 2.5 hours on this, so it's not like the others where I've had a little bit more time. All right, now harmony. So we're not going to really have a melody. It's an excerpt after all. It's a rough sketch. I would always compose a melody for a villainous, definitely. I think every character should have a theme of some kind, and really a fully fleshed out melodic theme. But this is just a sketch, kind of a mood or an idea. So with harmony, it's 10:44. I kind of want to wrap this up in about 15 minutes for sure. For harmony, with my really, kind of pulsating electronic music of the previous pieces, what we're going to do, in contrast to that, we're going to actually do maybe 2 chord members or maybe 3 chord members per chord, with kind of that pulsation. I was stacking chords like from 3 members to 4 members to 5 members to 6 members. I like to really grow my harmony that way. I use 4-part writing techniques, but I also use it with some, just growing the the number of chord members there. With this, I think this is just gonna need some simple harmony. I don't picture using more than 2 members per chord, 3 members, but definitely not exceeding 3. So let's see what we come up with. See what chat is doing. You make a drum plugin, which is free. I wish I could read the chat a little bit better here. Pay what you want, like in Bandcamp. Cool. Awesome. Man, I feel bad. I wish I could read the comment section. Usually when I stream live, I'm on StreamYard, so the comments are right in front of me. But the iPad is way over on a music stand right now. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and get some harmony down. And actually, guys, after my stream, Prof is doing a game stream of Knights of the Old Republic on his channel, Professor Geek channel. So go ahead and tune to that after I'm done. I'm gonna probably not work any more than 20 minutes, hopefully. So I wish I had the extra time, but troubleshooting was really fun. All right, so I need a little bit more length there. So this is the Es2 synthesizer. All right, I think maybe just this. Yeah, that has some sustain. All right, let's try it. Oops, wasn't hearing it. Was not hearing it. I'm hearing the F sharp. I'll start with that. I'll start with like a 4th there. I ain't digging it. So what we'll do is, sorry, excuse my chair. Let us try, let's quantize that first. Get that all nice and lined up. Yeah, just a little bit. Keep it at the same velocity. It's low enough where it can have probably the same velocity there. Maybe. So kind of like the harmony is very, very much open dyads. I think that's fine for an environment like this. All right, so I might not do much more than that with the harmony. We'll just kind of copy it there. That's interesting. That's kind of like, that's almost romantic chord progression there. That's not gonna work in this context, but interesting. Well, 10, thank you. It's nice to watch sound work. Yeah, this is my workflow. I mean, a little bit different in the live context, but if I, I'll do more composing live streams once I get the time and the hang of it. But it's the format is a little unusual. I don't know. It's pretty basic. Yeah, probably this. That sounds almost too pure, if you know what I mean, for a villainous. It would really be cool to know about this character, like, what are her motives? I don't even know what she looks like. I think she's supposed to be pretty. Yeah. So it's kind of like this alluring kind of dangerous, alluring. It's supposed to be, the idea is feminine though. It's supposed to be a villainous. It's supposed to have kind of a softer edge, but she might have a hard edge. I don't know. I don't know what she looks like. She might be a biker girl. Oh no. Oh no. My computer. So my computer is it's great. I got it for $400 on eBay a few years ago, and it's like 11 years old, but it kind of functions like 11 years old too. I need to do a little bit of I will definitely clean up that kick. There's an extra snare riff that's happening. It feels off in not a good way. I don't mind feeling off, but it doesn't sound nice. Oops. Yeah. I kind of like the nah, I don't like that. Well, I don't know, actually. As you can tell, I'm working with a lot of different, well, not a lot, but just a particular mode. So I'm relying on my ear more than I'm relying on theory. I hear that G. Yeah, probably. All right, now actually we got to go back to doing the two parts though. I don't want the harmony to really do what the bass is doing. They are 2-member chords, so it might be just bass and then, 2 harmonic voices, plus the higher embellishment voice. No, the voice is doing the B flat. C sharp against C. I mean, I'm not against that, but it's just not working with this instrumentation. Oh, what's the bass doing? All right, just a few more minutes to finish this harmony. It's not going to be the end result, but I'll just kind of sketch it out as we go. Okay, that works. Oh, maybe. What do I want there? Do I want a D there? Well, man, I'm hearing. Well. Maybe. But it does have to have a different voice there. Oops, that's the glue tool. I need the scissors tool. I think I could do the E flat to C sharp. I think that would work. It's like a major second, even though it's not really used in that context. See what that sounds like at the end. I forgot to save this project. And actually, I think just 2 beats is fine. All right, let's finish these little dyads here. And then I think I'll wrap it up in about 5 minutes. I don't think that's gonna... Well, we'll see. Okay. I'll work with this. I'll have to change the color. Maybe the velocity as well. So it's a little bit, even in its smoothness, it's a smooth synth. It's kind of gnarly as far as the harmony is concerned, but let's give it a listen. direction of this piece would be more for not a character, but an environment, not so much a character. And then lastly, that last bit in the harmonic line, I just want to extend that. And then I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I know it's a short stream. It's a very unusual stream, but I'm on a deadline. And we'll talk about more commentary next week. We'll have a normal commentary section or session next week. All right, so the thing to do within the next hour, I'm probably not going to get this published until like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm going to just clean up the instrumentation a little bit. Just make sure the structure's there. Make sure that rhythmic section is nice and tight. And then just have a nice output. So yeah, unusual stream. Usually I'm much longer in my streams, but let's just go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks, guys, for watching. I know Melissa's here, Wolf10's here, Disco Dogsy is here. Fotis says, since the game is a beat 'em up, maybe her only motive is to fight for the prize, like all the other characters. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. But you know what? The day 7 is the big baddie. Whether that's her or not, I don't know. I do have in mind some ideas for that. So this is kind of a chill. It's like just think of it as a compositional interlude, a creative interlude. I needed to compose some relaxing music because I've almost been on edge, losing sleep with the music that I've been making. So it's kind of nice to have something a little chill. I might have something a little bit chill next time, tomorrow, because I think the theme is chasing the tunnel chase, I think. So it's inside a tunnel. So maybe something suspenseful. I don't know. Maybe something hard edge and all that good stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching. So here's the thing, guys. Yes. Go ahead and for now post all your stuff for the week. I do think Professor Geek is doing a game stream. So once I wrap it up here, I actually don't even know how to turn off. You're gonna see my dashboard, guys. YouTube is very clunky when it comes to doing stuff live. Once I hit the turn off live button, go ahead and go to Professor Geek for his game stream. But yeah, so just real quick for this week, no sound experimentation video this Thursday because our last day for this 7-day challenge is Thursday. So I'm just going to be posting videos through Thursday of this music. And then we'll get back into the normal routine with some album music, some normal live commentary every Monday nights. And then also I really want to continue with my Super Nintendo soundtrack series. I will try to do at least one video in the next 2 weeks because I'm actually talking about Eveline Fisher, but I'm still talking about Donkey Kong Country in honor of David Wise, of course. So I will submit that, I'll share that playlist of all that good stuff. Dr. Wise in the house. I gotta admit, if I had a project that needed music for, I would definitely ask you first. Well, thank you, Dr. Wise. I do appreciate that. Yeah, keep practicing. Do some boot camp for your drawings. You, Wolf10 Media, Owen Lister, all that. So anyway, I don't want to keep the prof waiting. So thank you guys always for watching and listening. Always be on the lookout for some more sound experimentation every Thursday. Some live commentary commentary every Monday nights. And until I see you next, keep producing the art you love. As I pull up this dashboard, preserve the art and produce the art you love, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks again.